Sometimes I think about what if there was not a secret specifically, but something that would allow you to achieve anything. When I have that thought, that I think a lot of people have it because it's just such an attractive thought. I'm like, even though I would have this, or it wouldn't really be useful even as a superpower, because at the end of the day, I want such simple things, and these things, they are just so trivial that I wouldn't even need a superpower to achieve them. Well, what happens now? This stuff that you think about, things that are really possible because a ton of people are doing it, and you're like, what if I do it? Which is completely possible. Then it's much simpler. When actually, if in your case, there is a way to achieve anything in the realm of what you actually want. Simple things such as making money, getting into shape, I don't know, traveling, all this sort of stuff. Like, we really humans are simple beings, but those are facades. Like, we don't really desire these things per se. We desire the thing underneath. There is some underlying desires for all these things, and being focused on the outside and not understanding the underlying desires of all these things, it really is the equivalent of shooting yourself in your own foot, which is a bad thing to do. Now, when you really think about it, it doesn't come down to making money, traveling, meeting the people you want to meet. It comes down to having that willingness to wake up in the morning excited to do something, and having that as a system so that you always have that one thing that you want to take care of, and that you're genuinely enthusiastic about taking care of these things. It comes down to defining a project and a plan that is your own, that is self-assigned. That's freedom. That's literally freedom, because you're free to choose on what you're working on. That's what is underlying. That's what is under these desires. Because these desires that all these influencers and business guys and stuff are showing on the popular content is just the byproduct, is just the external. Yeah, it's the external, is the manifestation and the byproduct of having the willingness to decide on what you want to work on. Now, there are fear that and desires that just comes into account. There are sacrifices to make, I guess. It's up to you to decide if you want to work a job or if you want to just sustain yourself. But really, the point is your willingness to define your own goals is the thing that is supposed to bring fulfillment, and is also the answer to the problematic I just tried to tackle from the beginning, which is how you basically can achieve anything. And that anything most of the time is really something very simple. And to me, the short answer is how to achieve anything is first using your own willpower and defining your own goals. And the enthusiasm and the fulfillment that it brings is the key to achieve anything. Really, I guess that's it. I wish you a nice day or a nice evening, and see you later eventually. Let's move now.